Okay, everyone, so I actually switched weapons because I died. Yes, I died once on this freaking boss, so I was like, you know what? It's better to switch weapons from the ranged focus attack to the lunge attack. So I simply switched to the gunner. So yeah, you know, hopefully things are a little bit better. Anyway, the strategy for this is kill the red guy, not the blue guy. Why? Because if you kill both, they both respawn within like 10 seconds. If you kill only one, it will never respawn. And the red one is stronger than the blue one, so kill the red one and not the blue one. The strategy is to get around where Lady Mio is, around there a little bit further. Oh damn it, I messed up there. Get a little bit further, and do the focus attack. Oh shit! Okay, whatever. But yeah, because if you stand literally where Lady Mio is, I don't think the focus attack can reach. Unless you equip an accessory that increases your focus attack range, and there are a couple that are like that. But in general, you're not going to be able to reach it. You have to be kind of close and do the focus attack like that. That's why I like the, you know, that focus attack much better. The lunge attack rather than the ranged attack. And then sometimes you can actually get in there and do a couple of physical attacks and then leave. It's worth taking the hit, as long as your stats are pretty decent, you know? If they are, then you're pretty good. You're good to go. But that's pretty much it, you know? He has a wide variety of attacks. He has the little, that thing, you know, like he tries to, like, peck at you almost, if you're extremely close to him. If you are somewhat close to him, like a little bit past where Lady Meal's there on the floor collapsed, then the wings will attack you. The other attack is that it makes elemental balls appear, kind of like the heat seek you, kind of like what the giant crab did in Riverbell Path. I'm sure you all remember that. But it had little heat-seeking bubbles, you know, and kind of the same thing here. It's even here there are elements, you know, from thunder, ice, and fire. But that is pretty much it in terms of attacks. Eventually he does that one move in which, like, around where Lady Mio is on the ground, he will, like, explode, he will explode the floor, and that thing does some massive damage, so be careful. Be extremely careful about that. But like I said, that's pretty much it. Also, the lunge is really good for evading those bubbles that you saw. That's why I want the lunge too. You know, because with the other one, you stay in the same spot and you are essentially vulnerable. But if you use the lunge and if you release at the right time, you will dodge the bubbles and also hit him for 2 attacks. Remember that a lot of the Lilith with lunge attacks, they're double hits. If you mash the A button after you land the focus attack, he will do a second hit. But that is it. How could runts like you fell the great Raem? Good question. Very good question. Shit. I'm moving my microphone too much here. Raem. What? Though the miasma may fade away, you will not perish with it. Oh wait, did I say you will not or you will? I don't know. So please, believe me, who's talking? Is it Raem or is it Lady Mio? That's Raem, right? I think. I don't want to fade. Oh, jeez. What are you doing, Raem? I will not fade, even if I must possess you. Okay. Something crazy is going on. Damn. Okay. So, this is some weird thing. Like the most random thing, we're like, what the hell was that? Yeah. I don't know, people. Like, I seriously have no idea. But now we're gonna get taken to a very nice atmosphere, as you can see right here. Look at this. It looks so nice and, like, uplifting and hopeful and... I don't even know what I'm talking about, people, but it looks like that, somewhat. Okay, so now we get control once again. All you must do is simply move forward and you will trigger another cutscene. Cutscene heavy, people. I mean, typically that is Final Fantasy finales, you know, a lot of cutscenes, a huge amount of them. But yeah, I mean, it really just shows that, you know, Crystal Chronicles games, or really spin-off games in general, are much shorter than any main series Final Fantasy game. Because for me, even the 2 shortest Final Fantasy games, or 3 shortest Final Fantasy games that I've done in terms of main series have been Final Fantasies 1, 2, and 3. Final Fantasy 1 was like 60 videos, but that's because I was doing 10-minute videos back in the day, so it's around 30 to 35 minute videos, sorry. 30 to 35 videos, not minutes, what the hell. Yeah. And then, you know, anyway, let me quickly talk about this boss. So this guy, the strategy is to, well, I mean, he has a lower body and an upper body. If you attack the lower body, you're not actually doing damage to Raem. Instead, you are triggering the phase 2 to come out. But the main gimmick of the battle is, you see those bubbles there that are appearing? Those are essentially your memories. What you want to do is use Cure on them and then go up to the thing and go ahead and get a, oh shit, darn it. Go ahead and pick up the thing, the Magicite. There's another one. Oh man. What the hell, man? Get away. Another piece of Magicite. Now, I don't know if you can get more than one. I'm forgetting this. I really am. I have to. God, man, that move is so annoying, though. Like, it really is. I'm gonna die. Shoot. No. Okay, I'm good. Another Magicite there. Grab it. Yes. Let's go ahead and go to the command list to see what we got. So there's question mark. Wait, did I just... What the hell? I mean, I have one. Now, as far as these Magicites go, you can get like Firaga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and instant cast with them, so they're amazing. But the best thing you can possibly get is the invincibility for 1 turn. 1 turn. No, I just like saying that because it relates to like other things, you know? No, but seriously, invincibility for about 50 seconds, maybe about 60 seconds at the most. So, Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back to command list. And... not there. What the hell? Right here. Okay. Go to command list. Put 2 Phoenix Downs. Okay. Gonna go ahead and put that one and that one because I don't need any more stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and use the question mark. God damn it, I forgot about that. Darn it. Okay, let's see what I get. What I get. If I get the invincibility thing, then I... Oh, that's it. Okay. If you get this blue bubble around you, go up to him and attack him. This is invincibility. You cannot be damaged as long as you have this bubble around you. The really cool thing is that, well, you can just simply keep spamming your attacks, you know, and try to kill this guy right away. Come on, keep attacking. Dude, I keep missing... Freaking... Oh, there we go. Triple hit. Yes, more triple hits. Keep doing them triple hits. They're amazing. See, with that invincibility, those attacks will demolish you. Oh shoot, he actually hit me there. But I got him. Overall, that battle's not too difficult if you know the strategy, because I look online and some people have huge issues with this guy because they don't know the actual strategy about using those bubbles. Using Cure on the bubbles and then getting the Magicite. Not yet. Not... Okay, now I'm in the same place again. Now that I beat this Raem, you know. But yeah, as I was saying about the Final Fantasy series, you know, Final Fantasy 1 is about 30 to 35 episodes according to like the equal time length of the videos. You know, if they were about 20 minutes. Final Fantasy 2 is also about 30 to 35 videos. Final Fantasy 3 was 35 videos. And then every single Final Fantasy afterwards was at least 45 videos or more. Actually, no, I think Final Fantasy 5 was like 37. But most of them were, you know, like at least 45 or more. And then the newer ones nowadays, you know, really long. Basically, the newer the Final Fantasy, generally the longer. That's why Final Fantasy 8 is 63 videos and Final Fantasy 10 is 100 videos. It's pretty crazy. It is. Is it so emotional, you know? Yeah, but the point that I was saying about these videos for Crystal Chronicles is that because Crystal Chronicles is a spin-off, it's only, what, 18 videos and then 1 bonus video that I'm going to be doing, so 19 videos in total. A lot shorter than even Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, which are and arguably the the shortest main series Final Fantasy games. That's cool. I'm not reading this just because it's like you can read it and it's emotional enough, just to listen to the music and all while reading the words. Well, yeah, I mean, see, for Crystal Chronicles, it's really interesting how the whole miasma thing came about. I really like that a lot. And I like the story, actually, that went behind the causation of the miasma. I mean, I think it's actually very creative for being a spin-off series. I really do. Okay, now we are back with the meteor parasite. Okay, so in here, you actually are going to get control with your character for like 5 seconds. All you have to do is simply run up to the meteor parasite, press the A button to do an attack, and that's pretty much it. There we go, that's it. And with that, that is a final control sequence of the game. So from this point on, we are not going to be controlling our character anymore. It's simply just cutscenes and credits and whatever, So yeah. Okay, so that is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, everyone. That's the game. Like I said, 18 videos in length, not a very long game. I mean, this game could actually be extremely long if you just keep repeating years and years, and you grind up a lot. Because I honestly don't know how many years of a limit that they put in this game. Like, can you play up to year 70 or 80 or 100? I don't know. Has anyone actually ever done that? Probably. I'm assuming. If it's possible. But yeah, this game's short. If you do know the right methods and just reaching the boss pretty fast. Because apparently back in the day, a lot of people got confused as to how to actually go to the abyss. Because getting that, secret element was hard. The only hints you could get without a walkthrough or going online were essentially Gertie's rhymes and comments. You know, when she did her poem, or he, I think it's a he actually, looks like a she sometimes, I don't know. But yeah, when Gertie did the poems, you could simply jot that down. And eventually, if you were smart enough, you could actually tell what exactly Gertie was talking about. But it was hard. It was hard to, you know, put all the pieces together when it comes to that. But yeah, that is the game. I'm only going to be doing one bonus video, and that is the all Mog Stamps video, like a compilation, just because, you know, Mog Stamps are essentially collectibles in this game, so I think it's important to show them for people who do want to collect them all, you know, all in just one video. Rather than watching an entire Let's Play to see every single Mog Stamp, it's best to just make like a little 7-8 minute video, you know, about all the Mog Stamps, and that's it. So, once I upload that, which should be 12 hours after this one, then this series is officially over. Now, let me talk about the other Crystal Chronicles games because I might get questions if I will be Let's Playing those games. And, I mean, my answer is yes, I will, except for one. But let me talk about them all. So, this game, it got, 2 prequels, which are Final Fantasy Ring of Fates for the Nintendo DS, and then Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. So the two of them, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates and Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time, have both been released for the Nintendo DS. Echoes of Time was also released for the Wii, however. So, if you've been following my channel for a while, you would know that I don't actually have a DS, nor can I record DS games, which means I must skip Ring of Fates. I can play Echoes of Time, but only the Wii version. But, warning, the Wii version has received mixed reviews, just because, it's literally a port of the DS, but the screens are annoying, because there's 2 screens within one screen, which is freaking crazy. It is. Stupid, kind of. But yeah, if I play Echoes of Time, it'll for sure be on the Wii, but I don't know if I will anytime soon. And then the other games that appeared were the sequels. So, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as a King is a short Crystal Chronicles game for WiiWare, actually, which was a sequel to this game. Literally took place like right after this game, you know, in terms of time. And then after that, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as a Dark Lord, which is like the evil version, the evil side to it, so that's another game for the WiiWare. And pretty similar to My Life as a King, and it's also a sequel to this game, took place right after. And then the final game that came out only for the Wii is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles The Crystal Bearers. So like I said, it's a Wii exclusive, and that game is a distant sequel, which means it takes place like hundreds or thousands of years after, you know, this game. So, it's very far out there. It really is. But overall, you know, I do plan on playing all of them. I can play all of them because, you know, 2 of them are WiiWare. I can play those. I can play Crystal Bearers for the Wii, and Echoes of Time for the Wii. I just can't play Ring of Fates because that's a DS only, so I cannot play it. It's kind of the issue with Harvest Moon games, you know, that I'm having nowadays, because the majority of Harvest Moon games nowadays are coming out for the 3DS, which sucks for me. Because I simply can't record DS or 3DS, so that means I can't play any of the new Harvest Moon games, and I'm stuck playing the older ones. The only new one I've been playing was Seas of Memories for a bit, because it came out for iOS. You know? But yeah, anyway, I get some words here, you know, some words of wisdom. Not really, I don't know, whatever. Just talking about our journey, you know, our diary and stuff. So that's pretty much the end. Again, as always, request if you want to see any more Crystal Chronicles Let's Plays or Final Fantasy games in general. I know that when I finished Final Fantasy X, I had a number of people tell me that they want to see 10 too as a Let's Play. Although I will tell all of you that I'm going to be playing World of Final Fantasy pretty much right when it comes out. So, in just a couple days, maybe in less than a week or about a week or so, I'm going to be playing World of Final Fantasy. After that, I plan on playing 10 too because it was requested, and I'm assuming that by that point, even more people have requested it, so that's just my logic, that's my thinking. But, after 10.2, I don't know. But that's in the distant future, of course. So I don't know, but I'll probably move back to Crystal Chronicles because, 12 HD Remaster is not going to come out until much, much later. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode or this series in any way, please be sure to leave a like. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.